Do we know so far how many more constituencies have come, and what are the commissioners saying?
Good morning, Sam. Good morning, Vicky, from the National Tallying Center here at the Bomas of Kenya. And so far, what we have on the projected screens here at the National Tallying Center is that 46,203 polling stations have so far relayed the transmission online on the IEBC portal out of the total 46,229. What that then means is 26 more to go before that number hits 100% on the projected screens here at the Bomas of Kenya, where the IEBC is undertaking the verification exercise in the authentication and the verification of the Form 34As that have been transmitted electronically from the polling stations across the country and the physically delivered forms by the returning officials here at the Bomas of Kenya. And what in a nutshell happens in any given table just down where I'm standing here is that the IBC staff will be sharing the same table with the agents representing 4 presidential candidates, in this case, Professor George Lushiri Wajakoya of the Roots Party, Agano Party's Wahiga David Mwaure, the Agano Party, the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Coalition Political Party presidential flag bearer Raila Odinga, and the Kenya Kwanza Alliance, and by extension, the United Democratic Alliance presidential candidate, Deputy President William Ruto. Then they counter-check what's tallied in the forms that are electronically transmitted and the physically delivered forms by the returning officials, and that is then handed over to another desk which is just beneath the podium where the IBC chairperson and fellow commissioners normally sit during their press briefings. And there what happens is a security check to authenticate whether the form is the original one as printed by the contracted firm Inform Lycos, which is based in the Greek capital Athens. The security features is what they substantiate before that is handed over to the poll commission's chairperson Wafula Chebukati, who then takes that original form to a safe just behind where he is seated for tabulation, and then he will be using that to declare the presidential results and the next president of the Republic of Kenya. So that exercise is at the moment ongoing down where I'm standing here, and agents of presidential candidates, political party representatives have been here since morning. And as I have mentioned, some of the notable political figures that I managed to point out amongst the crowd includes Kanini Kega, the outgoing Kieni Member of Parliament and the Director of Elections of the Jubilee Party. He was in the company of the ODM Party Chairman John Buddy. I've also witnessed the presence of the executive legal official at the office of the Deputy President, Korir Singoi, doctor, and also the Kericho County Senator, who was here as part of the team representing the Deputy President. And here is more or less an exercise that the IEBC is undertaking with considerable scale of caution, because you have to ensure the numbers are accurate. And what we so far have of the tabulated results from respective constituencies, including Baringo Central in Baringo County, Kadhiani in Machakos County, Lamu East in Lamu County, Ojorok in the county of Nyandarua, is that of the number so far, what has been tallied here on the projected screens of the presidential results, that so far we have registered voters who have reported in those polling stations 316,406. This represents about 65.84%, and the rejected votes so far of that number is 1,939. Earlier on, you queried about the timing element here, because what so far has been tallied here is a minutiae of 46,229 polling stations across the country. The IEBC has a time frame of 7 days to declare the presidential outcome, and that is a time frame within which the commission, according to the chairperson of Wafula Chebukati, will be undertaking the exercise, and it can't go beyond Tuesday next week, and therefore it means that the president-elect will be declared on or before Tuesday the 15th of August 2022. Therefore it's an activity-led Bomas of Kenya, the National Tallying Center of the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, IEBC, where that exercise is underway, will be underway in the the coming days as the returning officials come here in numbers. So far as of yesterday evening, we had 80. We expect the number to increase today, and we expect that to be also pointed out in the next presses and briefings that will be issued by the poll commission headed by Wafula Chebukati here at the National Tallying Center. Back to you in the studio.
All right, thank you so much, Ayub, coming to us from the Bomas of Kenya. And of course, telling us about the wait that we have to endure as we wait for those officials to receive the constituency returning officers and also to do their processing of those results and eventually come back to the country to update their list of 6 constituencies which they had announced between yesterday evening hours and then later in the night. That so far we are seeing about Webuye East, Baringo Central, Oljorok, Kathiani, Kajiado, Lamu East are the only constituencies whose results have been declared by IEBC Chairman Wafula Chebukati, the returning officer of the presidential election. Vicky? Indeed, and so the wait continues and we'll make you wait a bit longer as we take a break here on Kenya's Choice 2022. Much more ahead. Please stay with us.